Tim, let me tell you why I'm less enthusiastic about this than you are, and I'd love for you to convince me. Believe me, I'm not with my arms crossed saying, hell no, we won't go. I'd like to be convinced of this. The reason I'm not is we already have a 50-state experiment. If we want to look to other states to find out how things are working, we can do that now. We're not looking to Texas. Texas has a much better regulatory situation than we have, lower taxes, and people in California are not buying what they're doing. They're not embracing their policy. So why would all of a sudden, if we have 6 states here, state number 1 goes, oh, look what they're doing over in state number 2. Let's do that. We can do that right now. Look what they're doing in Texas. We can do that right now, but we're not.
Well, here's the reason. We none of us really want to leave because it's so beautiful here, and but it is true that other states are doing a better job. In fact, every other state is doing a better job. Now, I believe that's because we only have one choice. That's a definition of a monopoly. We have one monopolistic government. They can provide whatever service they want, and they can charge whatever they want for that service. And that's why they're doing it. And that's why it just works that way. We don't have a choice. We're not able to go anywhere else. If we have 6 Californias, we're going to have a choice, and they're going to have to perform. Well, you know, if you took California, you flipped it over onto the East Coast, it would fully envelop 8 states and touch on 15.
Right.
On the East Coast, not everything's wonderful over there, but they are all able to choose which state works for them, and if they don't like their state, they can move to another state, and it keeps the states on point. It makes those states perform and do a better job for their constituents, and I think that is the reason that will push you over the edge. The other thing is, a lot of people have argued that this is going to be 6 states, that's going to be 6 times the bureaucracy. That's absolutely wrong. With 6 states, right now, we have, every senator has 50 staffers, and every and the Department of Education has 2,500 people in it. These 6 states are going to be starting from scratch. There might be 20 people in each of the departments of education, and there might be, a guy, a dog, and a secretary for a representative.
Tim,
that's all you'll need because you're going to be closer to your constituents. You don't have to know what's going on in 38 million minds before you make a move.
Tim, if I start a